Hello and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars, guys. My name is Elizabeth, and if you only knew what I had to do to be here, guys, it's crazy. I'm popping in, saying hello. I got this whole contraption, like I had to MacGyver this shit just to be here because I broke my little tripod of my thing jiggy to hold my phone up. So that is the premise of the start of this live. How have y'all been doing, guys? I'm popping in. You know, I told y'all in my last video, and I hope y'all watched it, that I am coming in every 2 weeks, but I definitely will be doing my lives every now and then. And it was literally put on my spirit to come by and speak to you guys. So here I am, contraption and everything. Here I am. I wanted to discuss some things with you guys. I've been feeling some type of way, and usually when I'm feeling like this, I feel like the collective is feeling like this too. You know, we're going to be having a full moon in Aquarius this Monday, right, on the 3rd, and it's bringing up and letting go a lot of things. Gonna, you know, burn a little Palo Santo. Oh, okay. I was like, we're gonna burn a little Palo Santo here. Get the vibes going. Get the vibes going for me and for you and for me. Definitely for me and for you. Guys, let's just get this party cracking. So with this full moon in Aquarius, I've been feeling like, how can I say, like, Aquarius is definitely an air sign for whoever doesn't know. And I'm an air sign, I'm a Gemini. So releasing and just being in a space of like, okay, like what is going on? What do I need to let go of? Or what am I holding on to? And I wanted to pull, let me see. I want to pull a card or two. Okay. That didn't sound good, but we're going to ignore that. I don't know what that was, but we just going to ignore that. But yeah, so I've been wanting to really just be honest with just space. And I'm always honest. Like, there's no need to lie. But what I'm saying, like, being in my most authentic space. I am in my moon cycle, for the women that know. And usually when I'm in my moon cycle, I usually don't like to speak to anybody. Let me just put my hair up. I usually don't like to have conversations, really deal with too many people, basically not even deal with myself when I'm in my moon cycle. But I literally just like got this vibe to like come and speak to you guys, because a lot of times, you know, when you're feeling a certain type of way, it's not just about yourself, it's about other people as well. So if this message touches you in just the least, don't forget to pass it on to somebody else, because we all need help. We all need to come together as a collective. At least that's in my humble opinion. Also, you know, I am getting the vibe where I have to say to somebody, I don't know, to whoever, hey, beautiful. I don't know who this message is going to be for, but I want to actually share and say, like, today is where, like, the shit stops. Like, stop letting people take advantage of you. Or I should say, stop letting people try to take advantage of you. You know, a lot of times, you know, when we have people in our lives, and especially if you are in a space of healing and growing, and you are not in the same space that you was before, people could kind of get that twisted. People could kind of get your new as some kind of like toy, like you a joke on some type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people could take your humbleness, your kindness, your sense of purity, right? That you work on every single day to cultivate within yourself. People could kind of like want to take that as like a little toy thing. And that's not what this is about, because what people don't understand, it is easier to get crazy and get mad and lose your temper than to be in a somber state and to constantly, in the midst of the storm, to constantly work towards being in a space of light and goodness. And when I say light and goodness, I'm not just talking about like, oh my God, peace, hope, and light. I used to feel like that. I used to feel like, you know, as long as I stay in this peace, love, and light situation, everything around me is just going to mirror. Am I like that still? In a sense, but I'm a warrior, okay? Like, no, thank you. And I will do what I have to do in order to stay in the peace and light state. And sometimes that comes from letting go, releasing of all the things that no longer serves you, releasing those very people that are attacking you. Yes, I said attacking you. And usually, you know, for those that believe in the enemy, the devil, or whatever you want to say it, negative energy, usually when you are a person that has dedicated yourself to that space of working on yourself, coming from a place of love, peace, and light, you know, negative energy, negative vibes, negative people, the devil, whatever you want to say, will work on, yes, will work on other people to bring toxic energy within yourself, you know, to release. And a lot of times, what I'm realizing is that it's needed. And the reason why it's needed, because think about it. If you're like, let's just say, you know, I got to paint the picture. You right now. Let's just say you went on a hike and you said, you know what, this weekend, I'm going to go on a hike and I'm going to meditate for 3 days, and I'm gonna find this space where there's no like human beings, there's no, you know, like there's not gonna be nobody that's gonna fuck with you, right? So you get on this hike, it takes you a couple of hours to find this beautiful state that you're gonna be in, resting for about 3 days, right? Because we designated 3 days to this beautiful state of mind as being, we got our water, we got our food, you know, we got our big backpack, we got little stuff and everything. So it's already heavy. Okay, it's already heavy, it's already hot, and we're already hungry and thirsty. But you know, we trying to stay in this state because we've been preparing for this for the last couple of months, right, guys? Okay. So now we find it. We find this beautiful spot. It has, you know, there's a river not too far. There's, you know, a nice little like nook. Like it looked like kind of like a cave, but not really. But it's like in the inskirts. So where like if it's too hot, the sun is not beaming right over your head. And if it's windy, you know, your stuff and you not getting blown away. You know what I'm saying? So we hike. I have to run. I have a conference meeting. I'll watch you. Thank you, baby. Thank you for being here. You're so special. I love her. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. So you leave, right? You get into this space and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited to find my beautiful state. I'm so excited to find the spot. So you camp out, you put all your stuff down, and then for whatever reason, there's a smell. There's a sense. There's like, you're sitting there and you're like, what is that smell? What is that aroma that I'm smelling? What is that? You know, it's faint. It's not heavy, but there's a stench, right? So now you were just happy. You was just excited not too long ago. And now all of a sudden, you like, you're pissed because, you know, you're like, damn, do I leave? Do I walk away? I don't feel, it's getting dark. Like, I already camped out, I already put all my stuff. I already knew where I'm going to go fishing. Like, the water look clear over there. But that little stink, like, and it's not a stink that's heavy. It's like every time, you know, the wind, certain winds pass, you get a sniff, you get a little sniff. Now, what you can do, you can pack and find another space, risking the sun, or you can stay and be creative and get in a sense of a mind state where it's like, okay, you know what? There's something in the air. I don't know if something died. I don't know if there's like boo-boo somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but I am outside. I am in nature. I'm not home where I can control, you know, all the smells. I'm going to literally focus on the fact that I am safe. I am literally going to focus on the fact that I have everything around me, but the price of that is that I got to deal with this smell that is every now and then when the wind blows, I'm smelling that stink, right? That's people. That's people, guys, in a nutshell. You know, the stink. Every now and then they're going to want to bring the stink around you, and you got to realize, or you got to, I would say, you have to ask yourself, am I going to get stank with them? Because I can. Or am I going to analyze the situation and dive deeper into myself, into the things that brings me solace? Like, I'm going through a couple of things, as you know. I don't think that anybody in this life, I was just listening to somebody, and then she said something that really motivated me to be on here, which she said, I don't think anybody right now is not being tested in one form to the next. And it really did strike a chord for me, because I was like, you know, a lot of times we get so consumed with the bullshit that we going through, and there's somebody either right next to you, right down the road, is going through something similar or even worse. And we gotta like stop being pussies. Yes, I said it. Okay, today is very candid. Okay, we gotta stop being pussies and knowing that shit is gonna go down. And regardless of that, all that work that you did, remember I said we found that beautiful space of hiking and stuff like that. Are we just going to throw mud on all the work, all the inner work that we do for ourselves? Because think about it, if anybody is watching this, and thank you for being here, to the people that are on here and also to my replays, right? Why would you let anything or anybody take away your power, in a sense of your nobility, the person that you work so hard to be, the person that you are working hard towards being, right? The person that you are. Because here's the thing, regardless of what you feel about yourself, regardless of your opinion of every part of yourself, because we all got shit that we don't want for ourselves. We all got things that we wish we didn't have. But when you come from a place of love and you take that time to understand, like, look, I might be fucked up. I might be on some shit. I might not have nothing. My finances might be jacked up. Okay. I might hate my mate. Okay. I may not like no one in my family. Right? Is that to say that you become a nasty person? Is that to say that you give up on all the work that you have been doing? Is that to say that you are, nasty to the people that you feel some type of way about? Because here's the thing, a lot of times when we feel like that with people, it's something that we feel like that about ourselves. And that's the premise of this particular live. We have to start checking our feelings, because if we gonna sit here, like I said, we found this beautiful space in the woods and on the beach, and we went hiking and we found this beautiful place, and then and there's a stink in the air. Are you gonna be that stink, or are you gonna know that whoever or the situation around you is causing the smell to happen? You don't have to be part of the situation. Somebody told me, they said, be part of the solution. Be part of the solution, not the problem. So you could either choose to be part of the solution or be part of the problem. Regardless of the person or the things or whatever the situations that's taking place in your life that is not of a beautiful color that you would like, you can either be part of the solution or be part of the problem. And being part of the solution is not always about changing the problem right then and there. Just taking a course of action and understanding for yourself that you are in control. What was your part in this? If you're feeling some type of way about your finances, what can you do? What is your part in your finances that you notice that like you didn't take and make things different? Like, do you have down to a jar? Okay, a jar where you could put a quarter, a dollar, your pocket change every single day. Do you have a designated? For me, I have different altars, but I do have a prosperity altar where I always try to keep a certain amount of money in. I always try to, like, whether it's $2, $5, $20, $10, whatever have you, I always try to put in that jar and not touch it. You know, that is because every time it's a mind fuck. Because every time I look at the jar and I look at my deity that's next to the jar, it gives me prosperous feelings. I feel like, okay, you know what? I have money. I have currency. I have things. I am able to be abundant. Oh, well, what about your bank account? Well, I'm looking at money right now. So it's not to say I can't get no money. It's not to say I don't have no money. So you change your mind and the things that you see. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any amount of sense. So that is a tip of something that you can do, especially for this full moon in Aquarius, because Aquarius are air signs. We're all in our head. We have to start thinking. We have to start coming from a place of being much more wiser, so we don't continue doing the same shit that got us in the position that we don't like in the first place, right? But we're not coming from a victim mentality. We're not victims, my friend. We are winners. We are winners and we are leaders. Okay, anybody that's on here watching here, you are what did I say? You are a leader. You are a leader. I'm going to keep saying it. You are a leader, and knowing that you are a leader is coming from a place of self-love. Okay? Yes, leader. We are not, okay? Yes, we can follow. Yes, because a leader knows who to follow, right? Because usually leaders can sniff out other leaders. You know, you want to be part of the winning team, not the losing team, the winning team. And we are here to win what? Win in this life. Live in this lifetime that we chose to be in, because regardless of what you may know or not about that, and I don't know if y'all are into past lives, but I truly believe, I'm sweating, my glasses are like falling down, oh my God. Regardless of what you believe or not, in my humble opinion, we chose to be in this life. And that was very hard for me when I first started studying and realizing, like, what? I ain't choose for this shit. I did. So regardless of what I did, I'm here, I'm living it. So let's make the best out of it. Let's make the best out of whatever we find ourselves in. The world is in a state of just pure, like, come see, come side. It could go this way, it could go that way. But one thing I do know, if you're watching this live, okay, and you have the means to look at your phone, your computer, or whatever, and watch me on some type of network, right? Which on this platform, you are abundant. You are abundant. That means you had to pay your bill. Excuse me. Internet is not free. I mean, yeah, you could go to certain locations and use the Wi-Fi, but you had to have a phone. The phone wasn't free, guys, right? So there is a sense of currency going on, okay? There is a sense of, like, receiving. So try not to allow this state that you find yourself in, whether it's a negative relationship, whether it's misfortune that took place in these last couple of months because of the lockdown, whether it's loss, death, okay, death of freedom, death of a loved one. Mourn the time. Do not push yourself to be like, oh, I'm over it. You ain't over it. You're not over it. If you guys say you over it, you're not over it. Because usually people that find themselves in a different space, they talk different. You know when you are over something. And don't let anybody push you to be over something that you're not ready to be in. It's okay. But we are winners. We are winners. Okay, I kind of feel like I went here, there, and everywhere, but the premise of it is self-love, and the act of self-love is standing up for yourself, standing up for your rights, standing up for yourself as a human being, knowing that you are just as special, you matter just as much as anybody else that walked this here on life. Don't have nobody make you feel like you a piece of shit, like you don't matter, what you have to say is stupid, you don't know nothing. No. Now, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Not everybody is here to love you, to like you, or whatever. Personally, I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm so engulfed. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be loved. It's nice to be liked. Who doesn't want to be liked and who doesn't want to be loved? But that can't be the end all be all. You should be working. You should be working on focusing so much on your inner self, right? To the point where you don't have that much time to focus on your outer self. So, for the people that's still on here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pull a card. We're going to pull a card. But before we pull a card, I just want to light up some Palo Santo. And I got to be careful because I have my, I love fire. Just saying. So much energy. I have to be careful because I have my, what is that? My amplifier next to me because I was just playing the guitar, and I'm about to do it again. And no, I'm not going to play for y'all because I'm still working on it. One day. Okay. So, think about, help me with these cards. I want to know, what do we need to focus on? What do you feel like you need to focus on? Oh my God, one already pulled up. Okay, and this is, I always got to count because I'm not good at Roman numerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had it right. I thought it was 10. Hello. I thought it was 10, but I want to make sure because I didn't want to be sitting here talking about it was 10 and y'all like it's 9. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands. Wow. Now this says a lot, okay? The 10 of Wands. What is he doing? Pushing forward. He is pushing forward and pushing through. He got them sticks. If you replay when you replay this back, I was just saying about giving an analogy of going camping and carrying things on your back, in terms of leading up to the things of like, what are you going to do? You could either make lemons out of lemonade. Okay. And then this card came up. What I'm getting from this card is that the shit is not easy, but it got to get done. It's not easy, but it got to get done, and it is getting done. You have the energy and you have the power. You have the power of the creative. Notice that you see a lot of yellow. Yellow is connected to the sun. Okay. Now, I'm definitely into Egyptian mythology. Okay, and I love Ra is connected to the sun. Moon Ra is connected to the sun, and so many different things. The Son of God. Notice that in every ancient text, every holy text, when it comes to creation, when it comes to strength, what do they always exude? It always go down to the sun, God. And you notice that there's a whole bunch of yellow along. He has also red, okay, which is fire. Again, fire, sun, right? Because it takes a lot of energy to push forward when everything is kind of like kind of not I don't want to say working against you, but kind of is not budging. Where it's like, you know what, this could be a family member, this could be your job, this could be all of the above, this could be you, this could be, like I said, this could, I'm getting like, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting like where somebody is dealing with a lot of internal emotions, and this is the struggle, them moving forward, them going to work, trying to go back to work. A lot of people's being called to go back to work. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of excitement as well, apprehension. I'm getting so much like really fire energy, but just not giving up. You know, with all of that stuff that is coming up, there's a sense of pushing forward. And I just finished telling you guys that regardless of what, we must push forward, because we're what? Because we're what? We're winners. We're winners out this bitch. We're not losers. No, we are winners, guys. We are winners. And when you know that you are a winner, regardless of what the situation is telling you, regardless of what the situation looks like, you are a winner. And I'm here to tell you, because I'm a winner. We're winners. And we don't lose. Even when everybody be like, what you doing? What's happening? No, I'm winning, boo. Get out my face. I'm winning, because look. Another one. Balance. Okay, he's balancing 2 of Pentacles. Yes, and I told y'all about that money situation. We have to take charge and knowing what is our part in the situation. You know, we're not victims. Winners, winning is just coming up for me, because we have to know what is our part. For all, it's easy to say, well, I don't like this in my life, I don't want this in my life, I want this person to be out of my life. But what are you doing? What is your part in this situation? What is it that you could stop doing, even if the situation doesn't change right away? What is it that you can do right now that will give you back your power? Because when you acknowledge your part, you take your power. Because coming from a victim state is saying, well, you did this to me, and the reason why I'm not achieving is because you did this, you didn't do this, you. And you know the old saying, they say when you're pointing one finger, you got what? I think 4 fingers pointing back to you. Okay? And nobody wants that. So with that state, we have to understand that we have our power. We have to come from a level of balance and knowing like, okay, this shit is muffed up, right? But at the same token, okay, I did X, Y, and Z. I acknowledge X, Y, and Z. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do da 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 da. And then that's how we move. Let me pull one more card. Wow. Okay, so look what we have. We have a lady with a baby. I'm looking at this like in terms of judgment. You know, you could be on the side of like, oh my God, victim mentality. Oh, you know, what should I do? And you could be on the side where it's like, okay, well, I know what's needed. I see what's in front of me, but what are the things? What can I do? And that's the whole premise of this situation. Not allowing the current events, the smelly smells, the people that you feel that, or the situation that is not giving you the desire, the added desire that you want to your life, that you feel that is making it even harder for you to push through. Taking your power back and understanding your piece in the pie. Right, guys? Guys, I just want, you know, like I said, I'm in my moon cycle. For the women that know, you know what the moon cycle is. We just gonna say. And usually when I'm in that space, I usually don't want to speak. I usually use that space of solace, and I am still, but it was put on my heart to do a live with you guys, and I'm just so happy I did, because you know, this message is not only for you guys, it's definitely for me, because guess what, at the end of the day, we're all going through something. Trust me, guys. I love you so much. Be sure to pass this live down. If this put a smile on your face or helped you in just the least, or you feel that there's somebody that can benefit from this particular live, I definitely would appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that button so you will be notified every time your girl go live or upload a video. I did state in my previous videos that now on my channel I am posting videos every 2 weeks as we go forward. But I definitely also stated that I definitely will be popping in at times, doing lives, doing readings. You know what I'm saying? We just going with the flow. Okay, guys? I really excuse me, I really bless you all. I thank you so much for being here. I always am humbled by your support, and I always say that if I'm able to help one person in just the least, I have done my job. Also, I do have a podcast. Check it out. You want to be connected with your girl as well, and also hit me up on Instagram and let a girl know that she was down with the live. I don't know what all of this, but I'm feeling like kind of giddy. Guys, I love you so much. Peace, namaste, and I'll definitely speak to you soon. Bye.